You were meant to be a king. You were meant to be a king. What do you think about that? Does that resonate with you? Does that ring a bell with you? Does that pull at some heartstrings? Or do you think, nah, it wasn't? Nope, not for me. This guy's an idiot for saying this stupid stuff. I'm meant to be a king. What a moron. Well, you can take it or leave it. You were meant to be a king. Another thought that I'm going to try to marry together is that you're pretty insignificant. You're pretty insignificant. So, how do we marry meant to be a king with being insignificant? You have to have an understanding of the big scheme of things. And in the big scheme of things, you ain't nothing. I ain't nothing. It doesn't matter if you are a man living in the gutter with no one and no thing in your life, or if you are the richest man in the world who really does have it all. And I mean, he does. He's got a happy life. He has a happy wife. He has happy and respectful children, older children, still love and respect their father. And he has all the material blessings that go along with that. And in his mind, he'd be willing to give it all up if it meant he got to keep the love and respect of a wife and children. But a man who's got it all, it don't matter which one you are. He is just as insignificant in the big scheme of things as you are. And that's why you have to believe in God. Now, you don't have to believe in God, but God is real nonetheless. And he sent his son Jesus Christ as proof of his love for us. So, compared to him, we all equal, bro. We all equal. We ain't nobody. But we're meant to be kings. And that might look different. It does look different for everybody. But you need to at least have that mentality, not a prideful, arrogant, I'm the king. Just the idea that you know you were meant for more. And that you remain humble. See, there's nothing wrong with dictatorship, as we understand dictatorship, because there's a lot of wicked dictators. But it's not being a dictator that makes it wrong. It's being a bad dictator. What I'm talking about is the thought of a benevolent dictator, one who has supreme authority, but who is humble and kind and benevolent and knows how to practice justice and judgment within those frameworks. See, when Christ comes back and establishes his kingdom on this earth, it is going to be absolute rule. Who else better to rule us than Jesus Christ? So we need to learn to be a benevolent king. But you were meant to be a king. You were meant for more. So I'm talking to men. I'm talking to Christian men. I'm talking to Christian businessmen. But if you're any one of those, you can learn from what I'm trying to put out there. And I'm putting a course together. I'm putting some lessons together. And things that I know will help you. Things that are helping me. And right now I'm still coming from the place of failure, coming from the place of the pit, several pits, several failures, but keep getting back up, keep finding a way to crawl out of the pit, and that's part of the battle. That's part of learning to become the king. So right now, I don't know where this video is going to end up. I don't know how to put links in. I'm learning all this stuff, so for now, I'm throwing out my phone number. 865-888-2557. You can call or text if you're interested in any of these lessons that are being put together, and we'll email them, we'll mail them. There'll be some free stuff, but this is going to be a course that I'm going to try to build part of my business with, so there will be a cost involved. But right now, it's just entry-level stuff. Or you can email me at chrishuffman513@gmail.com. That's CHRISHUFFMAN 513@gmail.com. And I want you to imagine yourself living like a king. Living better than you are now. And on your way to having it all. But no longer living in scarcity. Scarcity in your mind, scarcity in your being, scarcity with your family and other relationships, scarcity in your business. Not living small, but taking life by the horns and taking control of your life and becoming the king that God intended for you to be. And as always, keep your eyes on Him.